accident happens, a health incident happens. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to make a big payment. A lot of black people is not in a position to take care of that.
Hi, kings and queens. This is still Sharpn Steel.
Season 2, we are here. Season 2, welcome back, kings and queens. This is the Still Sharpn Steel show. This is the founder, Job Pat, a place where black excellence meet black mediocrity.
You know the vibes, guys. Your boy, Mr. Love is Love.
Mr. Love is Love.
If you ain't do it already, please hit that subscribe button. All right, whatever you take from us, you learn, you grow with it. Whatever we take from you, we learn and we grow
Still
with it
Sharpn Steel.
well.
That's what it's about.
So, like, comment, and share, guys.
I say the topic today is black-owned businesses.
It's gonna be a goodie.
It's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a crazy one. You feel me? In the words of Briz Rothstein, we're gonna talk dirty. We from Brooklyn, New York. Black-owned businesses is everywhere. You feel me? My most mundane black experience at a black-owned business is good customer service for the most part. I'm not gonna say I always encountered great customer service, but in the rough 2020 year, I had decent customer service. So, what's your most common experience?
My experience at a black-owned business, at a black-owned establishment, not even just as far as like customer service is everything because it's simple as first impression. You feel what I'm saying? Like if your first impression for me is poor, then we won't be seeing each other anymore. Like there's not gonna be no progress.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like me with my experience, I would say it's just the whole ambiance. Like the ambiance have to be right.
The culture, the energy.
The energy, like if I ain't feeling you, I ain't feeling you.
We not coming back.
I ain't coming back.
But then it goes back to the question, like, do we still support them no matter what? Like shout out to Jay Cherie. Everybody go to J.Cherie. You know what I'm saying? That's
Clean.
Love. Shout out to Jay Cherie.
Big poet, hashtag you
the
heard?
Ghetto poet.
Big poet, ghetto poet.
Talk dirty.
She talks.
But nah, she said basically like she don't want to support a black-owned business no matter if they black or not. Like she want to just receive great customer service on all horizons. You feel me? So she's saying that she's not going to support a black-owned business
because they black. And that's understandable.
Not even, because they black. But I think I think the solution is for black people to have the mentality of the bigger picture. Like, it's the bigger picture. Like, I understand we're human. You know what I'm saying? So if you go in the store and you see a person on a phone, what's your thoughts?
I go into establishment, a black-owned business at that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna specify it. It could be any business, black-owned, Arab, whatever the case.
No, let's keep it black-oriented. Let's keep it a little Pan-African.
All right, we're going to keep it Pan-African.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to keep it Malcolm X right now. You know what I'm saying?
Wakanda.
You know what I'm saying? So, if I walk in a spizzy and shorty or homie on their phone, like, me personally, I feel like when I'm at work and somebody walks in the spizzy and I'm on my phone and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I'm doing, I'm on my phone, I have to make sure I acknowledge them. I have to be observant.
No matter what.
No matter what, I have to be on point because I have to remember that not just the customer is looking at me, but my manager is looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So I have to make sure that I carry out my task to the fullest of my potential. You feel what I'm saying? But I gotta carry out my task. I gotta be on point with it.
So would you appreciate a person? Sorry to cut you.
Nah, you good.
A person to like even if they own a phone to react to you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. I can't wrong you for being on your phone. I don't know why you on your phone. I give you credit.
Yeah.
I don't know why you on your phone. You could probably be on your phone bullshitting. Cool. And that's always the first assumption. You on Instagram, whatever.
You on social media.
That's always
and
the first
that's
assumption.
Okay, but you got to give people credit because we are all human.
You know what I'm saying?
We all have now the attention spans to just phase out, or we all just want to see what's updated. And that's just the reality we live in. Same token, I feel like with customer service, it's really about reciprocation.
100%. But it also, not to cut you off, it also goes back, and just to piggyback on that, if there's nothing to do at the moment, what do you want the individual to do?
That's why it's a tricky situation. Because if you in the spot and you at a local bank, whatever it is, and there's nothing to do, you the only person there, you can't fault for somebody to just want to relax, want to chill. They at work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it comes into the question where, are you coming to work just for a check?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of experiences where I receive where I see somebody on their phone, or they just don't want to be there, whatever. And I get that because we gotta, like you said, give people credit. Because as a human, we hijacked by life, bro. We go through so many things.
Yeah. There's so much things in our plate. So much things.
I can't fault if B have a bad day. You feel what I'm saying?
I just gotta be able to separate that, you know what I'm saying, disassociate my bad day with the work day that I'm about to get into. You know what I'm saying? I gotta understand that I'm about to step into like work mode and
still sharp still. Don't let your emotions dictate your future, bro.
Keep that at your front door.
Out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that at the front door, because once you get to the boss man's door, switch up.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, bro, it's about reciprocation. Like with customer service or anything in life, you want to be treated the way you want to treat people the way you want to get treated. So if I'm coming in a store, local business or whatever it is, I want to be treated with that compassion, that empathy, that love, that energy. Give me vibes with like, yo, all right, you could come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the backlash of black people right now when it comes to black owned businesses is really rare. It's really tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the it's not there.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important, bro, because if we don't have black owned businesses, how are we gonna destroy white supremacy, bro?
How are we gonna do that?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna always like roll over us. They're gonna always like have more businesses. They're gonna always work and put themselves ahead. So we have to do that.
So what would you say will be the solution for better customer service?
Alright, so at the end of the day, you gotta remember, leadership is very important. And not even just leadership is very important, like you were saying, is a bigger picture. I feel like the bigger picture is purpose. You know what I'm saying? So with that purpose, with that being said, whoever is running the show, whoever is running the business, managers at that, have to formulate and cultivate a positive
culture,
a positive culture, positive purpose. You have to give your employees a meaning. You have to give that business and that product and service a meaning, so that so people could want to come back and spend their money with you. Because people not comfortable with you, they're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's gonna always be another option. So if you have that good purpose, that good vibe, good culture, you feel what I'm saying? Now it comes down to leadership, and you showing your people how to really carry out that. You feel me? It's a whole process,
right?
But that's the starting point of getting that good customer service, of getting that grade A.
Right. I think going back with just leadership and piggyback what you're saying, I think leadership is very important because you, as a leader, you develop other leaders. So I think when it comes to customer service, it's very important to create a healthy team. You know, Still Sharpn Steel, we really specify how important team is and staying team oriented. How that helps. You could go far by yourself, but you go further with people.
That's a big thing.
But in terms of just the team at these businesses that's not getting the reception that we're supposed to get, they need to just develop more leaders. You know, it goes back to the soft skills, you know, and learning loyalty, you know, pulling back to repel, like getting better character, you know, first impression. I was watching a documentary with John Henry Clark, and he said there was a point in time you couldn't go on 7th Avenue in Harlem without a black suit and a tie and a coat. And that just shows you the importance of first impression. And that's customer service is the forefront. That's the first thing you see.
Yeah. That's face value.
That's the face value. You
know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? So it's like you gotta make sure that you present it and you deliver that immaculately.
Yeah, and I think also because with customer service, I want to tie it into like why it's important for black-owned businesses. Would you say your analysis is on black people? We support black-owned spots?
Bro, I can't even put my as far as my observation on black people, I can't say that. As far as my personal encounters, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do support a lot of black-owned businesses. Not even a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's a few that I support, and I consistently support them. I got my man Chef Dawn. Shout out to Chef Dawn.
Shout out to Chef Dawn.
Flavor Town.
Shout out to Flavor Town.
Flavor Town. I'm saying tap in.
Shout out to all black-owned businesses, and we need to support this. We speaking about this, bro, because it's important. It's needed. Because important. If we want to go somewhere as people, we are $1 trillion spending industry group of people. and we put our money in so many other businesses and so many other companies and so many other industries but our own self.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand that shit right there keeps us in oppression. That shit right there keeps us stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta understand that, just like you said. But before I even get into that, like Chef Dawn, Juices for Life, shout out to Styles P. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his wife. You feel me? And shout out to Juicy Mama right there, man.
On Utica.
On Utica. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's health spots, but at the same time, that's where we really focus on our consumption. You feel me? That's a topic for another day. But really going back to teamwork and you going further with a team, it's like where was I about to go with it?
With just teamwork and shit, and just how you develop the leaders and the people around you.
You get what I'm saying?
And it goes back to being an example. Like, we spoke about leadership, and it's how you being an example, how you duplicate that in the setting that you're in. You know, being an example is very important in Black-owned businesses. Period.
It's very important,
especially when it comes to this Black entrepreneurship as a whole. But I think it's really about just the support. But when you look back and you peel the mentality, you know what I'm saying, the mindset that the normal Black person have. Let me ask you, you ask your younger brother, right? He in high school.
Yeah.
And you give him, I don't know now, let's say before you spoke to him and gave him that prosumer versus consumer talk, like, you know what I'm saying, like financial literacy and shit.
Yeah.
When you spoke to him, you say like, yo, listen, I give you $5. What you think he gonna buy with it in the first place?
$5?
Where's that money going?
He going to some eats, his fat ass.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Though. But it's like, why spend that whole $5, go to the Chinese spot, go to Yummy Taco and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you instead of doing that, you could that ass probably go to the grocery store, cop something real quick. For $5, hypothetically, you can't really cop too much. But if you had a little bit of money, hypothetically, probably like 20 cash, if I gave him 20 cash, go to the grocery store and pick up some sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Make something for himself. You know what I'm saying?
But I even mean $5. I say $500.
That's
and
a
I'm
different
talking
story.
about not even his food. What you think because you got to peel back the layer of rational spending and rational purchasing. You know what I'm saying? So irrational decision making. You know it goes back to choices. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of peels back in full circle. But if you gave the, I'm not even gonna use your brother. You gave the normal Black person in 2021, let's say $500 to $1,000, right? Where you think the next expense is going to? I don't think it's going to the investment.
Yeah, that's what I could say. Because as far as I can't guarantee what each individual.
Because everybody different.
Everybody different. But as far as like investment purposes, I highly doubt that that's what that individual is going to use it for. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, Black people, at that is not. They don't have access. You feel what I'm saying, to that kind of education. They don't have access to financial literacy. They don't have access to real estate. They don't have access to capital management. You know what I'm saying? Group economics. They don't have access to that.
Talk!
You feel me? So
shit, man.
It's just it saddens me. It saddens me that Black people is just more so about this check to check shit, working for somebody else.
9 to 5, man.
9 to 5 shit, like degree shit. Like, I ain't mad at you. I would never in my life. Because at the end of the day, knowledge is power. You would be empowered through knowledge, but in school.
Can I flip that though? I don't think keep that in school. I don't think knowledge is power. I think applied knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. There we go, big bro. That's why you the founder, baby.
Founder too,
talk to me. But at the same time, though, the school institution, I feel like that's not the only place where you could gain knowledge.
Self-educating.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the only place, and people fail to understand that you could like educate yourself and fuck the curriculum. Make your own curriculum.
Fuck Western civilization.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
And that's why I think, I'll tell people, I was telling my wifey recently, like, I think we're in a time of Black endeavors. We're in an era of everybody that's Black doing something. And this is why Sharpn Steel is just not only a hub of Black excellence and Black mediocrity, but we want to share Black victory on all horizons. You know what I'm saying?
Spectrums.
On all spectrums, because
I see you doing something.
Nah, we build. I don't know what I built. I don't know what I'm building. I don't know what we building, but we building something.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, we building something, you building something. Like, the whole thing is like, we all just gotta just start doing something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the era we in. Don't you know? There's a lot of Black people are having menus. You on Instagram, people starting to make up lashes. A lot of merch is coming out, but So support each other. Let's put that. We could put money into luxurious, and don't get me wrong, black people is nothing wrong with luxurious things. I feel like black people, we need to value luxurious things again. Like, we need luxurious communities back to the neighborhoods. Let's bring that back. Luxurious culture, period. But we don't have to put money to Louis, Prada. And granted, I done had Pradas back in the days. You know what I'm saying? I done had Louis, you know what I'm saying? But my mentality changed. I realized that I'm not going to be spending $600-700 on somebody that don't give a fuck about me.
That don't even know me from a hole in the wall.
And I'd rather put something in a black-owned business. Let's get that shit going. Let's build that community. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that us, like you spoke about capital, access to capital, bro. Black people don't have, it's a lot of lack of funding and resources, bro. So it saddens you, but look at the result. If that makes sense.
Nah, the result is terrible because you gotta remember a lot of people, they, like I said before, they live check to check. They live check to check. You feel me? So being that they don't have access to capital, you gotta remember when shit hit the fan, a lot of motherfuckers, they're not able to take care of that expense. A lot of people not able to take care of that, to take care of that bill. You feel me? They may have to wait or ask somebody for that. You feel me?
What you mean by that? To elaborate.
Like as far as if a big bill was to just like randomly appears or something, an accident happens, a health incident happens. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to make a big payment. Mm-hmm. A lot of black people is not in a position to take care of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're living check to check.
Yeah, and goes back to mentality, but lack of funding goes in the circle of lack of education.
Yeah.
Because if black people don't have the education to learn,
invest their money and not just fucking save it, because you saving that money, what type of how is that money getting any kind of compound effect? How is your money working? How was you how is it growing?
Where's the duplication?
Where's the duplication?
You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to the education, and that's why it's so important for the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything connects. It's like a link of everything, because with education, who's in school? You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to, like, college. Like, you feel me? Like, we gotta... But then again, it goes back to lack of funding and lack of resources. Because the normal person, bro, could come out of college, the average college student, black. Yeah. And he won't be able to get a job to provide for himself.
It's tough. It may take some time. It may take a good minute. You know what I'm saying? Before he lands something, before they land something.
But that's not, is it not that it's fair or not, but it's like, damn, there's so much we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, man. I love music, and music is a huge vibration. It's like a communicate. It's like a huge part of communication. You know what I'm saying? That people just gravitate to. I'm listening to a song, and he was saying, like, you can make so much money, but it's hard to make it legally.
I like that.
It's hard to make it legally. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to have the resources. If you lack the resources, you lack the education, like, it's gonna be tough. It's just gonna be tough. So with that being said, a lot of black people at that, we gotta work on the soft skills. We gotta work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta grow ourselves and improve ourselves in order to flourish more.
Yeah, I think it's really support. You know, like, even though there's lack of funding, lack of resources, and we as black people, we may be looking for the next example, but there's a lot of black people that's looking for the entertainers and the celebrities of the world that's like, yo, where's the help? But did things, but some people question, is it enough? But with the thoughts, you feel me, with that in your mind, like, wouldn't y'all still just rather, like, all right, cool, we don't know what's going to happen, but let's support each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that money, let's put that money back into my man's pocket and let him do the same for me. Mm-hmm. And this is why reciprocation is very important.
It is, highly
Customer service, anything in life. Like, you want to be able to support somebody, you want to get that shit same back, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to treat somebody how you would like to be treated. That's just what it is.
So how do you think black people could become better supporters? Do you feel like, what? You said the soft skills?
Yeah, soft skills are very important. Like you got to work on your soft skills. Like Alvin said, like, you know what I'm saying, like Nico said, like previous guests on Sharpn Steel. You know what I'm saying? Soft skills is very, very important. Your character.
Character.
Chill,
man say that me and say
chill. Don't watch that. But your character, your your loyalty, your communication.
Communication is big.
Huge.
It's
Like,
huge.
it's huge. So in order for black people to transcend on a customer service level, like we just have to work on ourselves individually and as a group. You know what I'm saying? Because like we go further we go further together versus alone. So if we just work on ourselves first, bring it around our peoples, you know what I'm saying, and then we just create that and form that synergy, that positive synergy. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna be a great aftermath.
I just want to end this with this. The best investment is investment in yourself, and when what could come from investment is being keen and self-educating. And I think with black people too, what can help is we got to go back. You feel what I'm saying? Like when we go back and we see how royal and how, like when I mean back, I mean the Kemites, the Kemites, the not Egypt, but Kemet. You feel what I'm saying? We got to go back because once we figure out the value and the worth and just how keen we were, how smart we were, you value yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be like, yo, I'm worth it. And you're supposed to feel like that regardless. I'm black and not proud. But when we go back, we gonna go further than hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Still Sharpn Steel. Love y'all.